Mostly what made me come here is the fact that I've been complacent for so long, and I felt guilty in the fact that I wasn't out here sooner for all of the things that were happening. But I'm here now. I see this as an attack on ideology in its entirety, and I think that the 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 privilege that you have as a white male with blonde hair and blue eyes disappears the second that you say anything that does not agree with the current agenda that's going on. And that's why I think it's important that people who look exactly like the agenda speak out and talk about how demonic it is and not okay it is. Because they've shown that they don't care and they see other citizens as whatever word you'd like to see, but they push for a nation that looks a certain way. And if they're pushing for a certain narrative and they want a very specific dynamic and that dynamic pushes back on them for the betterment of everyone, that's what needs to start happening. Because we are the most comfortable in this situation. We can go home and consume our little treats, consume our media and our technology, and our life is not really that bad. But there's people out here that have to spend every single second, every single minute, every single day worrying about how is just my walk home going to be? How is my walk to work going to be? How am I going to get groceries? Sorry, I could continue to rant. I live above a Mexican restaurant, and ICE is in my city as well, about 15 or 20 minutes outside of it. And my partner and myself and the people in my building, it's not a lot of people, but we went down and we told them that if you guys need to vacate this premises with haste, we live upstairs and our apartments are behind closed doors, so we made extra keys and we told them you can come and hang out in our common areas and that should keep you safe behind locked doors. And they told me that the owner of the restaurant hasn't left his house in almost 45 days. And so we told them that if they are looking to place grocery orders, if they need to place medication orders, they could use our name and we'll go pick stuff up for them. We'll run it to them. We'll do whatever we will be their delivery person, because I could never imagine. I've been confined to my home during COVID and nobody liked that, you know. I think if you're on the left side of politics, you are genuinely more intelligent than people that are on the opposite side. And you can see that through the fact that a lot of the blue states fund the entirety of the country. And those states that are blue fund states that are red. And the states that are red, if you look at test scores, if you look at general education for those red states, it's lower than it is for blue states. And if you're going to attack blue states, then how do you plan on continuing to use the revenue from those blue states when they will inevitably not look to cooperate with you? And it causes hostility. You need to use those states to kind of, they bolster your economy and they run your economy. And if you if you disturb that flow state, then that's going to create problems for the whole country.